I'm Skyler Sorsby. I'm a consultant hydrogeologist here at WSP in the Site Investigation and Remediation Group. I'm from the West Coast originally in Washington State. I've got a background in geology, so studying earth, rocks, dirt, and water. I grew up kind of in the shadow of Mount St. Helens, a world-class volcano with a large landslide complex and a large river system. So kind of off the bat, just kind of around these large earth and environmental systems, not really knowing how they worked, not knowing that they could really be studied quantitatively in any meaningful way, going off to school and finding out, yes, you can put numbers to these things and really start to quantitate and understand these natural systems. And that really kind of captivated me and got me oriented towards an earth sciences role. Really didn't know that environmental consulting was a thing until I did an internship while in grad school. And the first thing they had me doing was looking at statistics of groundwater pollution. Loved it from day one and definitely put environmental consulting on my radar. As a consultant hydrogeologist at WSP, most of my role involves looking at subsurface data. So on a day-to-day basis, it's a very interdisciplinary role as a consultant where we look at the dirt, we look at the rocks, we look at the chemistry, and we look at the water, and we have to understand them all within the context of each other to be able to assess where problems are, kind of translating that into predictions. So at the end of every site investigation, we have to come up with a solution, with a remedy. And a lot of times that's what this modeling goes to support, is developing good remedies that will last and that are robust against this kind of 3D framework at every site. And one thing that I think our company is really good at is doing in situ remediation technologies. So you're at a site, there's mass in the subsurface that we have to clean up, and you either have a couple of traditional options, dig and dump, where you excavate and remove stuff to a landfill, or you pump and treat, where you are continuously extracting water from the ground to clean it up in a cycle that just continues on and on. And this kind of in situ remediation kind of really elegantly just answers the question, in a lot of these sites where we can put certain amendments in the ground to clean up a whole variety of different contaminants without disturbing the soils, without engaging a system that just continues and never ceases. So digital transformation, machine learning, and AI are increasingly playing a role in site investigation and remediation, where we have these large historical data sets. We can kind of identify patterns that we normally wouldn't see or maybe haven't noticed before, and it just lets us really understand our sites better and be able to kind of leverage that bigger data set to understand what we can do in the future. Our deep bench of technical expertise just globally is pretty key to trying to tackle some of these difficult concepts that are still an open question for the entire industry. WSP is spearheading the charge with per and polyfluoroalkyl substances. These are called PFAS, or forever chemicals, and I think we're really good at it. We've got a really large and motivated team globally that focuses on assessing the sites, walking our clients through process of navigating PFAS on their sites. It's new for pretty much everybody, and all the challenges are unique and they're all site specific. So drawing upon our technical expertise, we're looking to destroy contaminant mass. WSP has a few technologies. Different groups are working on different technologies to destroy that contaminant mass. I get to work in my own way with fingerprinting, identifying PFAS impacts on sites and trying to track them through the environment. So that's kind of my focus. And it's just a really great group of people, collaborative across borders, different countries, all on the same page, working together to come up with good solutions for PFAS. Long-term benefits of what we do as environmental consultants is we have remedies at these environmental sites that last. When we design a cleanup, we don't want it to just, check the box and then move on. We want this remedy to last down the road. And we want this to be something to protect human health and the environment. The biggest draws for me is my local team. I love my local team in Marlton, New Jersey, getting to work on remediation projects kind of all over the Northeast and the South. I just feel like when I want to do something, I get supported to do that. Really happy with my local team and haven't found a better group to work with.